Koh Nang Yuan is a serene and picturesque island situated just 1 kilometer from the northwestern end of the idyllic diving island Koh Tao in the Gulf of Thailand. The enticing aquamarine waters, the white sand and the picturesque rocks setting the perfect scene for photos. You might have seen photos of it before. This is one of the most beautiful islands that I have visited. Due to its close location to popular islands like Koh Tao and Koh Samui, a visit to Koh Nang Yuan is often part of every traveler's agenda. We went together with 6 other people by longtail boat from Sori Beach on Koh Tao and paid 300 baht per person with return. Just before 11 we went ashore and arranged a return by longtail boat number 66 at 2 p.m. There was a long queue on the pier, but it went away. There is a maintenance fee of 250 baht for Farang, as I call the foreigners, and 50 baht for Thais to come ashore. Plastic bottles and drones were banned, which I knew well beforehand. I brought both GoPros with me and the underwater housing on one of them. We found a shady spot under a tree by the beach where my girlfriend settled down. Koh Nang Yuan is actually 3 small islands connected to each other by a sandbar that is underwater at high tide. I walked over to the other island, which is connected by a sandy beach. The sandbar stood underwater now at high tide. I waded over with water to the middle of my hip and climbed 143 steps up into the jungle before meeting the queue waiting to get up to the viewpoint. After waiting 20 minutes with very little movement in the queue, I gave up. I didn't want to leave my girlfriend alone on the beach. Besides, I wanted us to snorkel together at the Japanese garden, as the reef here is called. island is open between 7 a.m. and 17 p.m. So if you want to explore the island without the crowds, you can book a night in one of the bungalows. The water was crystal clear and it squinted with fish of many kinds, colors and sizes everywhere. I had brought a small plastic bag of crumbled bread with which my girlfriend was lying in the water feeding the fish. It was teeming with fish around her and I got some nice footage in the clear water. Both the fish and my girlfriend seemed to appreciate the event. Koh Tao, often referred to as Turtle Island, is a captivating island known for its stunning coral reefs, vibrant marine life, and excellent diving opportunities. As mentioned, Koh Nang Yuan consists of 3 islets linked together by sand beaches. The island is a great diving site for viewing coral reefs. Koh Nang Yuan is a property of the Treasure Department and currently rented and operated by Nang Yuan Island Dive Resort. Koh Nang Yuan is an island of white, fine sand and crystal clear water that mostly suits tranquility lovers. Besides shallow water and deep water coral reefs, which are beautiful and still intact, attract a regular visit by divers. Moreover, the scenic viewpoint allows visitors to overlook a splendid line of 3 beaches where the islands are connected and beautiful sunrise and sunset. These sites are exclusively unique to Koh Nang Yuan. Koh Nang Yuan is considered one of the greatest deepwater diving sites. A pile of underwater rocks is situated at the south of the island. The pile has much small underwater caves. There is also a long pile of underwater rocks located at the north. For those who do not want to go diving, swimming is also a great choice, as the resort already places a line of buoys to prevent long-tail boats from getting into the area. The water is not too deep, but remains of coral reefs can be found in some parts. At the resort, sit-on-top kayaks for 2 people are available for renting per hour.
sagen. Du musst her.
Koh Tao and Koh Nang Yuan is one of my favorite places in Thailand, and I've been visiting Koh Tao 5 times, the first time in December 2016. But this was my first visit to Koh Nang Yuan. The island was too crowded with people for me, and there are so many beautiful places and beaches I would rather prefer to go on Koh Tao. At 2 p.m. we went back to the pier where we landed and found longtail boat number 66. We had to wait a short time at the pier before everybody had found the boat, which brought us and around 8 or 9 other people safely back to Serene beach. The return trip was idyllic, with views of all the beautiful bungalows on the hillside down to the sea. Later that day, we drove up to Dusit Puncha Resort, which is the closest place on Koh Tao you can get to Koh Nang Yuan. From here, I launched my drone and flew over to the island to get some footage from a bird's eye perspective. Unfortunately, the weather had changed and I had to hurry to get my drone safely back before it started raining. Flying the drone, I also came to see the problem they have on Koh Tao to get rid of all the plastic rubbish.